Hey guys, welcome back to 2-0 ended. Arsenal 3, West Ham 1. And obviously it's an interesting game to watch, of course. Obviously for Arsenal fans, bit of a early scare for them after that penalty, but after that earlier penalty earlier on from Benrahma, good play penalty by him by the way. From him, but yeah, let's be real. Arsenal were never going to lose that game. You could tell from the second that game started, Arsenal were never going to lose that. And funny thing is as well, as soon as the penalty did go in, I said, yeah, Arsenal will win that game 2 or 3-1. And anyway, and yes, they did. Obviously it is a really good result for Arsenal, to keep building on, because, obviously their aim this season for them, the aim that they all want to do and that they believe they can do is go on and win the Premier League this season. Whether they are able to keep that up throughout the rest of the season, I don't know. When they play the big teams, will they be able to handle it and all? I don't know. Again, I don't know, but I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens with Arsenal. But yeah, they certainly are a very, very good side to watch at the moment. You need to give them credit. They are a good team to watch. To be fair, they are entertaining. So yeah, you definitely need to give Arsenal credit. It's another massive, massive big win for them. And I know West Ham, again, they're continuing to disappoint though. West Ham, they're continuously disappointing their fans, and but yeah, honestly, it's not looking too good for West Ham at the moment on their side of things, of course. But yeah, we'll jump right into player ratings in a sec. We will jump right into the player ratings. Also, guys, we obviously have heard the news. I will say my thoughts on it later on. I probably will film a video tonight, then upload it tomorrow morning. My thoughts on Cody Gakpo, not signing for Man United and signing for Liverpool, but yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. I'll do it tonight and then upload it tomorrow morning. But yeah, anyway, let's just quickly do our player ratings for this Arsenal and West Ham game here today then. Okay, so player ratings, this should be good. You guys can also play along as well in the chat. But yeah, so player ratings, of course. All right, let's see. So Amaram, actually no, we'll do Arsenal last, so because they won. So right, here we go. West Ham first. Fabianski in goal, made some good saves. I'd give him a 6. Most people gave him a 5.3, but yeah, I'd give him a little bit higher than that. I'd give him a 6. Kafal, 5. Yeah, I thought the defense from West Ham was mostly pretty poor today. To be fair. I mean, honestly, they were absolutely awful. I mean, even in the first half as well, in my opinion, even in the first half, they did not look great looking. They just looked sloppy all play game today. West Ham, they looked extremely sloppy. So yeah, West Ham looked very disappointing. They look very disappointing, especially at the back, of course, as well. I know it's just extremely disappointing game from West Ham in their defense today. Craig Dawson, 5. I honestly just don't think you can give any of these West Ham players I don't think you can give them. The defense at least. I don't think you can give them a 6. To be fair, I just can't. I just cannot give these West Ham players a 6. These West Ham defense a 6. Cahir, again a 5, and Aaron Cresswell gets a 5 as well. So yeah, I thought they were. I thought they were all pretty poor. I thought the whole West Ham defense was extremely disappointing and poor today. But Arsenal's attack is fantastic. I mean, I know it was only West Ham for Arsenal, but still, I still think. Obviously, I'm not Arsenal's biggest fan. I'm obviously a Man United fan, so obviously we don't exactly like Arsenal. But I still think, we from a non-biased perspective, we still need to give Arsenal the respect that they deserve. They were fantastic today. So fair play to Arsenal. they were fantastic today. Do I think they will win the league? No. But 100%. I reckon they can get. I reckon they get in the top two. I'm feeling City will win the league, but unfortunately, I'd rather Arsenal win it over City. Obviously, as a Man United fan, I'd rather Arsenal win it than City. But obviously, I still don't want to see Arsenal win it. I want to see United win it, but we won't win it. But I know fair play to Arsenal though. They were good. Anyway, we're still talking about West Ham. We'll talk more about Arsenal when we get onto their player ratings, of course. Manchester United, Manchester United, sorry, West Ham United. Souček, I give him a 4 today. People gave him like dead on a 5, but yeah, Souček, I don't think it's great. Yes, Arsenal will. Yeah, okay. Rice, 5.8. I'd give him a 6. I thought he looked all right. No, well, Declan Rice always looks good though, doesn't he? Like, let's be real. Declan Rice always looks like a good player just whenever he's on the pitch. And I think there's so many teams who want him. I know for a fact Chelsea have their eyes on him from sources that I know of. Man United, we have our eyes on him. I believe Liverpool do as well. Okay, so we got Bowen next. He won the penalty. I don't know. I'd give him a 6, probably. Yeah, I'll give Bowen a 6. Make sure you guys, of course, drop a like and subscribe if you're new as well. It would, of course, me a lot if you could drop a like on the stream and subscribe. Lucas, 5. Benrahma, I give him a 6. Antonio, literally hardly saw him on the pitch today, 5. Fornals, 4. 4. Okay. So that's West Ham done. Yeah, none of them get the man of the match. Bloody hell, you can't give any of those West Ham players man of the match. No way. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe if you're new, of course. So Arsenal's team now. So Arsenal's team now. Aaron Ramsdale in goal. I thought he's good today. 6.9. Yeah, he made some good saves when called upon. 7 for Aaron Ramsdale. To be fair, in my opinion, 7 for Aaron Ramsdale. Ben White, 7.4 on average. Thought he's good today. We'll give him a 7 as well. Ben White. Saliba. Sloppy penalty he gave away, as we know, of course. Very blatant sloppy penalty that Saliba gave away. What would I give him? Probably give him like a high 6. Yeah, he just gave away a penalty. If he didn't give away the penalty, he could have got a 7. But no, I'd give him a 6. A high 6, though. A high 6. Gabriel, 7. Tierney. Yeah, I'd give Tierney a 7. Odegaard. Yeah, Odegaard's fantastic, isn't he? Odegaard's played fantastic all season. He's, in my opinion, probably Arsenal's best player at the moment, Odegaard. I honestly rate Odegaard really highly. I really rate him. I rate him really highly. Odegaard. Need to give him credit. 8.18 people have given him. Yeah, I'd go with an 8. To be fair, I'd go with an 8. Thomas Partey. We all know he's very good at shooting from long range, of course. He did a few times today. Didn't score though, did he? But did he get an assist or anything? No. Odegaard got 2 assists as well. So yeah, he did get 2 assists, Odegaard. Yeah. Partey, I'd give him a low 7. 7.6 is a bit. What did Xhaka got an assist today? Xhaka is solid for Arsenal all the play time. Xhaka's a very good player, of course. He's very good. Like he's definitely upped his game from past years. Still though, like he's not exactly like the best centre midfielder in the world, but he's still very good. But based on his performance today, he can get a 7. Saka can get a high 7 in my opinion. Did he contribute to any goals? He did score today. He did score. I'd give him a 7. I wouldn't go as high as an 8. He did do good though. If he got an assist, I could have given him an 8. But no, I'd give him a fair like 7.5 or something. 7.5. Nketiah, 7. Thought he looked good. Yes, 7.58. I think it's definitely fair on Eddie Nketiah. Gabriel Martinelli, very good. He gets an 8. He's just fantastic at making He runs down the wing, of course. Oh yeah, he did score. I thought so. He did score a good goal today as well. Gabriel Martinelli. Yeah, he's just so quick. He's able to pull loads of defenders away from him. I mean, yeah, he's a very good player, Gabriel Martinelli. Very skillful. That is why he's Brazilian. Very skillful player, Brazilian. Gabriel Martinelli. So yeah, fair play to him. Fabio Vieira. 6. Elneny 6. It wasn't exactly on the pitch for long. Were they? And Zinchenko 6. Okay. So that is the player ratings all done, of course. But yeah, honestly, I think Arsenal are, onto Arsenal. I think, they're, I mean, like we already know, but they are a huge play threat to a lot of teams. They're a huge threat to a lot of teams, Arsenal. So, honestly, I think, we need to give Arsenal a lot of credit. And, I know for a fact there's loads of people who want Arsenal to do the job and obviously win the league this year, even people who aren't Arsenal fans. But yeah, I mean, fair play to Arsenal because, they're playing very well at the moment. So, in my opinion, you need to give Arsenal huge credit for what they've been doing and how they've performed just throughout this Premier League season. They've just been absolutely fantastic. And, their confidence is through the roof right now as well, Arsenal. So, I just think that, I mean, will they keep getting better? Will they keep getting better? Will they downgrade from here? Also, I don't know. Will the World Cup have an effect on them? I mean, if you think about it, though, like how many players did Arsenal actually mostly have play in the World Cup? Like, I know there are players who were taken to the World Cup, but like, how many players did they have like who started for them like consistently? Game in, game out, or week in, week out, whatever you want to say. Like, how many players did they have start for them like all the time? And is my charger on? Why is it not working? I don't know. I'll sort it out in a bit. But yeah, I think Arsenal, will it affect them? Like, because Gabriel Martinelli, he played one game. So let's have a look. Ramsdale didn't play any, but you're kind of all right with keepers. So Ben White didn't play any. Saliba didn't play any. Gabriel, I don't believe, did. Tierney didn't. Odegaard, no, he didn't. Partey, no. Xhaka, yes, he did. Saka, yes. Nketiah, no. Martinelli played one game. Yeah, and then he was in check. Yeah, I know. But I mean, the question is though, when they come up against the bigger teams, will the Gabriel Jesus situation and him being out affect them? I don't know. I reckon they'll be all right. To be fair, Arsenal, I reckon they will be all right without Jesus, whatever he's called, Jesus. I'll just say Jesus. But yeah, honestly, I reckon they can be all right. I reckon they can be all right. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly do think that they will be all right. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see what happens with Arsenal, and if injuries catch up with them, or what could happen. Like, could they kind of have a similar downfall like they did last season? Will the young players be able to cope with the pressure on them? Because obviously Arsenal have a lot of young players for the future, and it's starting to show that they got some real good future talents in their team, Arsenal. And obviously, they've gone through a process with Mikel Arteta. I think all this time they've been 100%. Fair play to them for keeping him, of course, on at the job, because obviously I know like a load of Arsenal fans were calling for him to get sacked, but it does. I mean, I personally do think that I mean, I was saying at the time, oh yeah, he's not very good, won't work for Arsenal, Arteta, but he's proved. Even though I wasn't even an Arsenal fan, but from a non-biased perspective, I was still like, nah, Arteta should probably go. But nah, honestly, he's proved everyone wrong. To be fair, Mikel Arteta and what he's done at Arsenal. So yeah, you need to give Mikel Arteta some very huge credit for how Arsenal have just turned it around from where they were 3 years ago, and obviously turn it around quickly, and just to where they are now. I mean, honestly, they are. One of the top teams in England. So, you need to give them huge credit. To be fair, Arsenal, and they're doing really well. They're doing really well. So fair play fair play to Arsenal, because they're playing really well. They're playing good football. They're a good team to watch, of course, as well. And I mean, it's Arsenal haven't been a good team to watch for ages until this season, where they've been a proper, really good, entertaining team to watch and play. To be fair, Arsenal. So they're actually a really good side to watch now, and I don't know, just fair play to them, because they're doing a real play good job. Let's have a look at these stats. They're doing a real play good job, Arsenal. Yeah, way better side. They're doing such a good play job. Arsenal 67% possession, 33 for West Ham, 16 shots for Arsenal, 8 for West Ham, 5 shots for Arsenal on target, 4 for West Ham on target, 7 corners for Arsenal, 5 corners for West Ham, 30 fouls for Arsenal, and 17 to West Ham. So, yeah, honestly, Arsenal played dominating on the stat wise as expected, as well. So yeah, honestly, they're just putting to play great performances at the moment. So yeah, honestly, I mean, who can beat them? I mean, Arsenal, obviously United, we're the only team to do it at the moment this season. We're the only team to do it, but I mean, who can stop Arsenal? Because they're a very play hard team to stop. Let's have a look at Arsenal's next couple of fixtures. Okay. So on New Year's Eve, so on this Saturday on New Year's Eve, they've got Brighton away. Brighton away could be a tough one, but Arsenal probably pull it off. Be a tight 2-1, 1-0 win to Arsenal, 1-0, 2-1 Arsenal. Then they got Newcastle at home. That'd be a tough one. Then they got Tottenham in the Prem away. That'd be a tough one. I don't know. Tottenham away, I don't know. Arsenal usually struggle when they play Tottenham away. It's usually their hardest. It's usually the hardest for them when they do play Tottenham away. When they play Tottenham at home, it's easy, but you do get something different when you see a North London derby, and Tottenham have home ground advantage with their fans, of course. So yeah, they're definitely a better side when obviously they're at home. But yeah, guys, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. It would, of course, mean a lot if you could. Drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you're new. But yeah, honestly, who's man of the match, though? I haven't given out my man of the match. It'll be one of the Arsenal players, and, I gave Odegaard an 8, and, on average as well, 8.4. Might as well go with the flow as well. And, yeah, Odegaard deserves man of the match, in my opinion, today. 2 assists as well for Odegaard. So, in my opinion, he 100% deserves man of the match, and he deserves a lot of credit. To be fair, Odegaard, I think he's definitely underrated by a lot of people. So, yeah, I think it's about time that loads of people do start to recognise the talent of Odegaard, to be fair, because he's played one solid player. To be fair to him, he's one played solid player. So yeah, give Odegaard credit, because he's playing really well at the moment. Who was West Ham's best player today? Who was playing West Ham's best player? So is Odegaard for Arsenal? And so hang on, unless I gave Martinelli an 8 as well. But yeah, Odegaard for Arsenal gets an 8, obviously a man of the match. Who is West Ham's best player today? West Ham's best player, Ben Rama. Ben bloody Rama was their best player today. West Ham, Ben Rama. Okay. So let's have a look at the table as it stands. Of course, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the top half. Let's have a look at the top half. So, okay, here we go. So top half of the table on my side here. If I can zoom in a bit, that'd be nice. Okay, so obviously top half of the table, it's on my right hand side. So obviously Arsenal top, of course, 15 games played. Let me zoom out a bit so we can see the points. Oh, great. Oh, wait, here we go. Okay, so Arsenal top on 40 points. Newcastle and Arsenal have had a game Arsenal. We even have a game in hand on Newcastle as well. City have 2 games in hand on Newcastle, Tottenham, 30 points. United, we've got 2 games in hand on Tottenham, so we should overtake them, take that 4th spot from them. We got a game in hand on Liverpool as well, who we're still 1 point above for United. And yeah, Arsenal. I mean, if City win tomorrow, then they're still like going to be 5 points clear as they were throughout the World Cup break. Arsenal 3 points clear. So yeah, honestly, Arsenal, it's that they're gonna have to seriously drop points to obviously be caught out. They're gonna have to play seriously drop points. So yeah, honestly, he's looking really good for Arsenal at the moment. Even if City do get the win tomorrow, it's looking proper, really play good for Arsenal at the top of the table at the moment. So yeah, they're honestly looking really play good Arsenal. Like I know, like they're honestly looking fairly unstoppable to be fair at the moment to Arsenal. And like I had a look at their fixtures. They've got if I remember correctly, yeah, they've got Brighton away next game. That without on New Year's Eve, that will be a tough one. But again, I do expect Arsenal to get the job done. Then they got Newcastle at home. I think if you play Newcastle away, I think that's definitely a different story to if you play them at home. So I believe Arsenal will probably like get 1-2-0 win over them, or Newcastle. Or it could be a draw. But if you play Newcastle away, that's different. But I mean, Fulham are doing well at the moment, aren't they? But yeah, it's looking interesting at the moment. The table's looking really bloody interesting. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what is going to happen until the rest of the season, of course. And obviously Arsenal, of course, as we all know, are a big team to keep an eye on. Of course, they're definitely a big team to keep an eye on. And Arteta's definitely got something going in that team. Honestly, he has. He's definitely got something going. If we have a look at this Arsenal team, zoom out a bit. So yeah, we have a look at this Arsenal team, and Arteta definitely has something going. To be fair, he definitely has something going. So but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So Ramsdale, obviously in goal. I mean, personally, people who do watch regularly, I don't exactly rate Ramsdale highly. Just makes hard work out of easy saves, but still, he can make good saves anyway, though. Saliba, Gabriel, that's a solid. I think it's a solid back line. Tierney doesn't normally start. Who is it he normally starts again? I forgot. Left back. Oh, Zinchenko. But Salah usually be Zinchenko, but Tierney had a good game today. So I think Tierney's proven that he's they play solid, second choice left back for Arsenal. I think this midfield's solid. You've obviously got Odegaard as well. Partey, you don't know what's going on with him because of the possible allegations that he's got going on, but you can never be too sure with the situation. So don't talk on that. I won't talk on that too much. Then you've got Xhaka, who's playing well at the moment. Then you've got this front line now. This is going to be the Arsenal's front line for the majority of the rest of the season because obviously Gabriel Jesus is out injured, so this will mostly be the front line this will mostly be Arsenal's front line now. So yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens with Jesus and when he could be back to play for Arsenal, but we'll have to wait and see. Will Arsenal miss him? Will they miss Jesus a lot? I mean, I'm not too sure. I'm not. I mean, yeah. I'm sure they will miss him. 100%, they will miss him. I don't know, if they have. But we don't know the whole. Will it be an absolutely massive effect that it has on Arsenal if Jesus is unable to? If Jesus is unable to play, always play for them. I know. We'll have to wait and see this. Certainly, it's a very interesting situation with Jesus and when he could possibly be back. But yeah, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens with Gabriel Jesus. But yeah, certainly I'm looking forward to the rest of the season, seeing what can happen. Okay, so now let's have a look at all the fixtures that we've had today in the Premier League. Then let's go through all of them. Okay, so Premier League fixtures today, of course. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe if you are new. So obviously, Brentford 2, Tottenham 2. Poor performance by Tottenham. I mean, honestly, like they performed for about 25 minutes in that game. Tottenham, that was it. Brentford, that's so bloody disappointing from Brentford how they let that one slip, and it would have made it a lot easier for obviously Man United for us to of course overtake them, but Brentford, you bloody bottled it. But still though, United, we've still got 2 games in hand on Tottenham. So yeah, Palace getting battered 3-0 by it was 3-0 to Fulham. I thought it was like 1 or 2-0, but yeah, it was 3-0 to Fulham actually. 3-0 to Fulham. Bloody hell. So yeah, Palace have got some work to do. It's all to say, really. And fair play to Fulham. They're definitely proving a lot of people wrong, including myself. I said they finished 19th to go down, but from the looks of things at the moment, it looks like they're going to be staying up. So Fulham. Wolves beat Everton, last minute goal as well. That Wolves scored. So disappointing from Everton. I do think Frank Lampard needs to go. Newcastle and Leicester. Newcastle 3, Leicester 0. I think Brendan Rodgers needs to get the sack. I think they should have done it ages ago, personally. I know like recently, just before the World Cup, they, began to start picking up getting more wins and results. And then, but I just think this should be it. And I do think Brendan Rodgers should get sacked, to be fair. It's not good enough. Like, they're not competing at the level they should be. And, they won't be with Brendan Rodgers in the job. So, yeah, I do think that, Leicester need to get rid of him. Brighton 3, Southampton 1. Southampton could get relegated this season. So, I don't know, but it's not exactly a great situation for Southampton at the moment. And it's a very good season for Brighton. I mean, it's amazing, obviously, Graham Potter just, leaving, going out the door, and it's amazing how Brighton have just been able to just keep the blade composure under their new manager, De Zerbi, I think his name is, something like that. De Zerbi, I don't know if I'm right, but yes. Anyhow, though, just anyway, like they've just been great with their new manager, like with their new manager, anyway, and they've gone with this transition incredibly playing well. So fair play to Brighton on that. Fair play to Brighton. Aston Villa 1, Liverpool 3. Great win by Liverpool. Unfortunately, they look to be getting back onto track, and obviously Arsenal 3-1 against West Ham, and obviously they're showing why they do deserve to be top of the league, because obviously Arsenal as well, though, they're showing that they're able to compete with the big teams, and they're able to make easy work out of the little teams as well. I'm not saying like West Ham are a little team; they're mostly like European, like a Europe, like I don't know, like just below like a 7th place, 8th place side, really. West Ham, and Arsenal is making, even though they're not doing too well, but they're able to capitalize on making easy work out of the easier sides. The teams they're beating teams that obviously they're beating the teams that they should be beating, and I think that's been the issue for Arsenal in the past. Arsenal, like they've not been able to beat the teams that they should be beating, and obviously that's changed a lot this season. It's just been like the issue has just been Arsenal, not being able to beat the smaller sides, and now they're able to do that. They're definitely an improved side by far. So you need to give Arsenal huge credit for how far they've come. To be fair, so fair play to Arsenal. They've obviously come really far, and certainly a very interesting team to watch at the moment. So give them huge credit for it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Of course, drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Anyway, guys, I am going to wrap this up here. Thanks for watching. So guys, I am going to wrap it up here. Thanks for watching this video of King Owls. I will probably speak to you all in the next one. I don't know when that would be. Possibly if I film like it, my reaction about Cody Gakpo at some point. I might film. Yeah, I might do like a Cody Gakpo stream tomorrow morning, saying my thoughts on everything that's going on about Cody Gakpo going to Liverpool and how he's not signing for Man United anymore. So yeah, I'll do that, and then obviously, of course, later on, possibly a Man United versus Nottingham Forest match reaction later on tomorrow night. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Speak to you in a bit. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out. Speak to you soon. Thanks for watching. Peace out.